and the upcoming Jaw of the Dragon. Here we are with some Splatoon 3. I'm so tired right now. I should be in bed. Like, I have my melatonin right here. The instant the stream starts, I'm going to take it, and then immediately when it ends, I'm going to go to bed. Like, I really should be in bed right now because I am not feeling great. I got up a little bit early today, so I've working hard. Wasn't able to go out on a bike ride today because it looked like it was about to rain, so I ended up like sitting around the house instead. I don't remember the last hour. It's been a complete blur. I think I drank a little bit. Water. I drank some water. Maybe I didn't. Oh yeah, I got some new cologne. I put that away. Yeah. Like, what did I do when I get home? Has it really already been an hour? I haven't done anything. It feels like. Yeah, it feels like a giant blur. Weird. I was just getting things set up. Oh, yeah, that's right. I recorded some YouTube videos. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, YouTube videos that I would not have had time to make if I had gone out on the bike ride like I was supposed to. Yeah, I talked about Splatoon 3, talked about Angry Joe, talked about, like, those guys. Yeah, not looking good on the Angry Joe front, guys. Not gonna lie. Angry Joe looks like he's on the way out. Like, I feel like with that video, you know, a top 10 video, making it a roundtable discussion, I feel like he really alienated a good chunk of his audience. I really do. Like, I saw a lot of comments just shitting all over him for this decision to make it a roundtable and not like a proper edited review. Like, people are getting tired of Joe just like being lazy as fuck when it comes to his content. And I do suspect he's going to be the next Cinemassacre. Actually, I was just thinking like what I wanted to watch before like they went live with it. I guess we could do that because I keep talking about it. Let's see, Angry Joe, Terminator and Judge Dredd. Again with like the 80s action heroes. Isn't that the same thing as like the Mortal Kombat 11 thing? Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Top 10 most anticipated games. It's a roundtable discussion where these idiots just kind of like sit here and talk about like nothing for hours on end. Well, for half an hour. The thing I noticed though, and
number 8.
Yeah, look at this. Like, this stuck out to me immediately. Look how that is the only number on the list. Like, you skim through this, and like out of nowhere he throws in this like number 8. And then for the rest of the video, there's nothing left. So like if you want to hear his takes and like see what his top 10 games are, and like if you're like me and want to see what his top 10 games are, and then want to get angry that like Splatoon 3 is not on the list, Scarlet and Violet's not on the list, there are no Switch games on the list. Like, if you're gonna be like me and do that, like, it's impossible to do because there is no official transcript. Like, you can't skip ahead when you're ready to skip ahead. And let's see, is it just me, or is there anyone else who misses Joel's old format? Oh yeah, it's the top rated combat. Yeah. The discussion panel format you guys do is fine for some stuff, even most. However, these classic AJ videos and game reviews in this format is always a major bummer. Yeah, the old format for this is all the top rated combats. Ooh, none of this looks positive. That does not look good for him. Now it's like a group discussion. Joe has such a great personality. I love these roundtables, but I really miss the old format. Everyone is, wow. Oof. I was wondering whether I was exaggerating or not, but like, no, I take it back. If anything, I was understating it. People are pissed. Okay. I guess we could like watch the video and see what he has to say about certain topics.
Hey guys, these are the top most anticipated games of 2022. And yes, it is August the 8th.
Yeah. I brought this up in my video. August. Fucking August. He's making a top 10 in most anticipated games of 2022 in August of that same year. How the fuck did you do that? I know that there are typically a lot of high profile games in like October and November. Like I know there's a lot of stuff to cover, but like, bro, this year like was one of the best ever for the first half. We got like Kirby, we got Legends Arceus, we got like all sorts of crazy shit. Like legit, real talk, probably one of my favorite gaming years ever, honestly. If like Splatoon 3 lives up to the hype. Like I expect Bayonetta 3 is not going to be great, but this was a great year in general. And I'm just not seeing these kinds of YouTubers really talking about that at all. Like the gaming sphere as a whole seems to be like kind of writing this off as a middling year, as like not something with not a whole lot of content. But like if you're a Nintendo fan, especially if you're an exclusive Nintendo exclusive owner, like this has been a monumental year for the company. Like a year where they seriously put the competition to the ground and nobody's talking about it at all. And I think this list is going to reflect that.
8th month in 2022, but you know what? I saw my top list and I'm like, fuck, I never did the anticipated games list. And honestly, a lot of things were delayed. And so this is actually, and I want to get it done. It just bothers me. So we're going to have the short list here because a lot of the games have come out.
He's talking about games that have already come out. What a fucking dork. Who makes a top 10 most anticipated games list for games that are already out? Like that doesn't make any sense. Like imagine if I made like a most anticipated games list for like Triangle Strategy when like it's been out for months. Like why would I ever do that? Like that doesn't make any sense.
So this is a list of all the games that are left. So I got Alex and Joe here with me. So they have their top 5 games of the year. And so I'll just start the video by telling you what was I going to do? What was my original list? I just never got around to filming it. Got so busy towards the beginning of the year.
What were you doing? What were you so busy with? Like that's straight up like James Rolfe, like no time stop. YouTubing is your full-time career. You're not doing anything else. You don't have anything else going on in your life. You don't even have like kids, okay? Like to say that like you're too busy to film a fucking video, like no, I don't believe that. I believe you're a lazy fuck who couldn't get off his ass to put together a top 10 video. Because I've seen you do this over and over and over again.
Here was my original list, and we can kind of see where the games rank, where you know the ones that have already come out. So number 1 was Elden Ring, and so that confirmed to be good there. God of War 2 was number 2. Thankfully, God of War 2 has been confirmed for this year. Dying Light 2 was number 3.
Dying Light 2? Isn't that like a generic as fuck zombie game? Like, that game isn't even on my radar. That's not even something I would make fun of. Like, you know, God of War Ragnarok, I'm aware it's coming out. I've noticed, like, the hype level seem, like, significantly lower than it was for the original. So I hope Ragnarok is, like, a bit more shit on than the original was, which is, to be fair, like, the most overrated action game of all time. I saw God of War 2018 on IGN's best action games of all time list in the number 1 spot, like recently. They're really trying to like sell you on this idea that like it's one of the best games ever, bro. Just like they did with The Last of Us. It's a disgusting. Like I feel like God of War is like kind of establishing itself as like the last stand of PlayStation of major PlayStation IPs. How fitting for like a Spartan like Kratos to be like the face of like Sony's last stand. Like Nintendo is marching towards them with their army of like 1 million people, and they have like 700 third-party characters like holding the line, and they have like 300 PlayStation mascot characters trying to fight off like these hordes of like new Nintendo IPs, and you know they inevitably fall, and nobody fucking remembers them. Like that's I'm making it sound more badass than it really is, but no. Like it feels like God of War is like kind of the last major PlayStation IP, and I think the discussion around it kind of reflects that.
Total Warhammer 3 was number 4. Starfield was number 5. That got delayed. Horizon Forbidden West was number 6.
Wait. What? Hang on. I was checking the chat. What the fuck did he say?
Been confirmed for this year. Dying Light 2 was number 3. Total Warhammer 3 was number 4.
Don't know anything about Total War. I'm gonna have to like check that out because I've heard good things about it. But I'm looking to get into more strategy games. But I don't imagine I would like it. But we'll see.
Starfield was number 5.
Bullshit. We knew nothing about Starfield at the start of the year. Nothing. And this fucker is going to come out and say that, oh man, it's one of my most anticipated games. No. Now that we've seen gameplay footage, no. It is like the new Cyberpunk, okay? Like, I have no optimism for that game whatsoever. And this fucker is going to come out here and like say it looks like a masterpiece. Fuck off.
That got delayed. Horizon Forbidden West was number 6.
Bullshit. Didn't even review the original. The original is like pure crap. There was no reason to anticipate like Horizon Mini Yawns 2, okay? None. I don't understand why so many people are like adamant that this game is like a game of the year contender or like worth checking out. No. Like, I was bored out of my skull playing Horizon Mini Yawns on my brand new gaming PC, right? Like, it's not a good game, okay? Like, I don't know why people like Joe like continue enabling it, even though I can tell you because I've seen the Angry Joe live streams of him playing the original. He's not a fan of the original. Like, you can tell that he's not enjoying it, and then he's just going through the motions to like sell you on this new PlayStation product. Like, I don't like the fact that so many people like that are trying to shill you on the game. Like, it's really frustrating.
6. Hogwarts Legacy number 7. Midnight Suns number 8. Number 9, Stalker 2, another delay. Number 10, Tiny Tina's Wonderland. And then I went ahead and did a few more. I did a Warhammer 40k Dark Tide at 11. Dune Spice Wars at 12. Company of Heroes 3 at 13. Homeworld 3 at 14. And then at 15, I was going to do something unique where it was the list from 2021.
A bunch of like no name games that nobody cares about or is talking about at all. Like, I don't know what any of this stuff is. You know, like with Total War, I'm kind of interested in checking it out. Like, I'll probably like pick out like a fan favorite game and like test it out or stuff. Like, I don't expect I'll like it. For the vast majority of this stuff, no, I'm not playing it. Like Borderlands, fuck that. Like the rest of that shit, fuck that. I have too many games to play on my Switch. I'm having trouble like getting through 13 Sentinels because I've been so busy with my schedule. I'm real busy, right? Being a novelist, working out all the time, working 12 hours a day at a day job, trying to like run a YouTube channel, trying to like handle financial issues, like doing all sorts of like major things, right, with my life. Like, I don't sit around on my ass all day like Angry Joe and try to tell you that like, oh man, Horizon Forbidden West gonna be great, guys. No, that game launched to absolute crickets because nobody cared about it. Right, that game was blown the fuck out harder than I think I've seen any game blown the fuck out ever. Okay, Elden Ring completely destroyed it, and I have issues with Elden Ring. Like, I have issues with From Software. I think they're a bunch of hacks. I think they're not really relevant at all. I still have significantly more respect for them than Horizon. Like, at least Elden Ring has kind of established its like own like identity and stuff like that. Horizon is like a cheap knockoff of Zelda and like other Ubisoft open world games. Like, it is the worst. Like, there's nothing original or creative about it. Like, there's nothing about Horizon worth discussing. It's just pitiful shit.
Because all these fucking games are getting delayed. Well, what was the list from 2021? Atomic Heart, Knights of Honor 2, Starship Troopers, Falling Frontier, Stray.
What's with all these movie tie-in games? Like, he named Dune, he named like some 40k shit. He named like what the fuck was did he just say?
The list from 2021: Atomic Heart, Knights of Honor 2, Starship Troopers,
Yeah,
Far Cry.
Starship Troopers. Who the fuck really thought that Starship Troopers would would be good? Like I've never seen the movie. I would actually read the short story. Honestly, I've seen like some excerpts from it, and it actually like real talk. It actually seems pretty based. I legit might make a video on that. I It seems like Angry Joe is more interested in like brands and following what's popular than actually playing good games. You know what I mean? Because like his list makes no sense. Like there's no Nintendo stuff on there at all. It's all like a hodgepodge of like licensed games and big AAA games that nobody likes. Like generic ass motherfucking things. Like there's no variety there. There's no personality. There's no like sense of preferences. Like it's just it's just him citing off whatever big AAA games are coming out on like PC that year. Like it really does come off that way.
Falling Frontier, Stray, Scorn, and Skull of Bones. Of of course, before the recent game trailer. So that was a lot of games that I had, and really the ones I've highlighted: Horizon Forbidden West, Total Warhammer 3, Dying Light 2, and Elden Ring have come out and have been wonderful, great games.
Bullshit. No, Forbidden West is pure crap. Pure crap. I don't believe you played it. I don't believe you care about that game at all. Like why? Why are you pretending? Like I don't believe you beat Elden Ring. Honestly, like I've seen your review. I've seen you play it. Like I don't believe you beat Elden Ring. Like he's just saying he played and enjoyed these games for his channel. That's it. That's the only reason why. For views, to appease fanboys. Like it's like, why are you doing this? Just be genuine. Tell people how you actually feel. Like be honest. That's what people want to see. But he's not being honest. Like he's being disingenuous to like push in a narrative.
So, but that was before I could get my list out. So now I've composed a list of, July and on August and the rest of the months, 2022 top 10. So let's dive into them, and then once we hit 5, we're gonna have you guys jump in. Yep. So these are the games that you need to look forward to that I think are confirmed.
Starting now.
Better not be delayed. If these are delayed, then I'm gonna be seriously pissed. One of them is delayed. Dark Tide.
It's in November 30th.
It's still this year. Okay, here we go.
Number 10.
So number 10 is Atomic Heart. So this got moved up from the
Okay,
list
don't care.
because it was supposed to come out way
See.
controversy surrounded by a Russian studio. So recently,
Nobody cares.
legitimately good Russian development. This it really does look like a cool idea.
Is he shilling for Russia now? Oh no, is Angry Joe a shill for Putin? Does he support the invasion of Ukraine? Does he hate like democracy and freedom? Like, ooh.
Mentally unstable KGB agent called B3 who sent probably that one. Yeah. Especially with current events. So, going on to number 9.
Okay, here we go.
Number 9.
Number 9 is Gundam. There's 2 Gundam games coming out this year. There's the SD Gundam Battle Alliance, which I buy these kind of.
I imagine these games are like cheap knockoff Gundam products. I don't know enough about Gundam to say that for sure, but like I have a very low respect for anime tie-in games. I think they're like the worst ever, honestly. Like I played like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm a while back. Painful experience. I thought that was terrible. Like I grew up with like some of these shitty games, and like I have a big disdain for them, and I can't imagine they're better. Like there are some outliers, like Dragon Ball Fighter Z is probably one of my favorite fighting games ever. But like by and large, I feel like who the fuck would get excited about like Gundam tie-in games? You know, like I think. when it comes to like little robots fighting each other, like giant robots fighting each other, like Nintendo probably already has a superior alternative with Daemon X Machina, right? They've had a long history of like stuff like Custom Robo and stuff like that. There's a long history of games in Nintendo's library that do the same thing but better. And he's not gonna he doesn't care about that stuff at all. And would shit on it if he was told about it.
My number 8 is Company of Heroes 3.
Yeah, don't give a shit. Let's see. Apparently, I was wrong about the countdown thing, by the way. It wasn't showing up in the slider. I don't know what the deal with that is.
I love real-time strategy games, completely taking it in theaters of World War II. Look, there ain't nothing coming out, Alex.
Oh, I got a ton
So
of stuff.
when we first saw the video for this, my number 7, moving right along here, I want to make it a shorter video, as short as a 3-person video can be. Saints Row. So this one's right around.
What? Saints Row? Is this fucker kidding? Nobody is thrilled for Saints Row. That game looks like it's shitting all over what made 3 and 4 great. Like I'm not the biggest fan of Saints Row. I like 3 and 4. Okay, I picked them up on Switch. I played them, all the way through to the end. I had a lot of fun doing it. Not my favorite open world game ever. By a long shot, but way better than Grand Theft Auto. Way better than most other third-party AAA games. Like they actually have soul. They actually have personality. They actually do stuff with their settings and stuff. Like they're actually creative. Like you actually end up like. It actually feels like the developers give a shit. But now, like seeing this reboot, no. Just no. And he's like defending this. I'm not kidding when I call Angry Joe a sellout, because this is the kind of shit he pulls all the time. Is that like, oh man, I'm excited for Horizon. I'm excited for Gundam. I'm excited for fucking Saints Row.
Look, there ain't nothing coming out, Alex.
Oh, I got a ton
So
of
when we
stuff.
first saw the video for this, it looked like Fortnite, and we were like, nah,
like
man, fuck this.
I'm not a big fan of that art style.
Right.
I need to see him justify this.
But these two
I'm
guys
sorry.
haven't seen the gameplay videos and the building of an empire videos that have come out, since, and that stuff looks interesting, right? I hate that it's a reboot of the franchise. Where's my Johnny Gat? Where's all the fucking
People you know and love.
yeah,
Come
dildo
on.
bats and shit like that. But hopefully, they will take that and filter it in the game. It's just that art style and the initial impressions of it were very, very bad. But they've got a character builder that you have now, and people have been creating Angry Joe things. Say if you made Angry.
Is he suggesting that like the older Saints Row games didn't have a character creator? Because that's one of the things they were well known for, is that you could like really go crazy with like the design of the boss, right? Like I love using like a female boss and giving her like foreign accents. Like I think that's a lot of fun. Like Angry Joe's talking like someone who didn't play the original games. Like he's legit coming off that way.
Joe, send them to me because I have one already. It's good, but I want to see if you guys more. Can you make another Joe and make an Alex? Send those links so when we play, we can play as ourselves. And I like games, obviously, you can create yourselves in. This is just so much more fun and get you attached to your character.
Yeah, we'll see if the story is able to persuade me, but just by looking at it, I'm just
not.
You
too
get one
big on
chance at a first impression, and that first impression was dog shit. So
Yeah. I'm willing to give it. 2020 is Scorn. So Scorn is that first-person bio.
Number 6.
On my list is a game I've been waiting since 2021. 2020 is Scorn. So Scorn is that first-person biopunk.
yeah.
Nobody cares. Never heard of it.
I had that on my radar for a while. So Evil X does look pretty cool. We got a gameplay trailer out for it. and that it's it's a little bit more than that. This was announced back in 2021, and it's scheduled for release in October 7th. So obviously, the Midnight Suns team is a unique team. You got Wolverine, you got fucking Ghost Rider. Um,
So yeah, more Marvel shit.
more role playing. 3 people to go into battle with, and then that's what you were talking about, whether it works or not.
10 would be on my top 10, but based on like kind of the restrictiveness that we've seen so far, it wouldn't crack my top 5.
Number 4.
So we got number 4. Joe, what you got at number 4?
Warhammer Dark Tide. I know it's been delayed, but it's still coming out this year. Looking forward to playing that. I've been playing nonstop Vermintide with some friends lately, and
Good to see what they do with it.
Shark also fucking love the guys over there. I haven't said a pre-made
Oh,
character. I haven't talked to him in a long time, but way back in the day when they would go to like the conventions and stuff, they'd have all these cool socks and they'd hand them out, Fat Shark socks. So I got plenty of Fat Shark socks, and just really cool guys and cool games. And I love it when that works out because you're Ogren and the Psyker. So and kind of setting a meta narrative where the player for this year.
Yeah.
So that's the other one that could possibly slide, and I think they're just scared because they're like, okay, where are all the games? We got God of War, we match on, and some things.
See.
Eventually become awesome license Hogwarts Legacy that they can really get the.
Let's play some Warzone or something like that.
Yeah. So let's go on to our number 2 on the list.
I legit think the only game on this list that I actually am going to buy is Hogwarts Legacy. Like legit the Harry Potter tie-in game. And I'm a bigger Harry Potter fan than Joe will ever be. So
Number 2.
this one I was debating if I was going to go with 1 or 2, but I've dropped it down to
Xenoblade is based? Oh, yeah. I actually just uploaded a video about that. I think I did, actually. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is based. Make no mistake about it. Like, you have, like, an elite organization pitting, like, two factions against each other in a never-ending perpetual war for their own benefit. You have this overarching narrative about, like, the importance of having children. Like, you have, like... legit really good emotional storytelling moments. Like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is my favorite Xenoblade Chronicles game. I think it's safe to say at this point. Yeah, it is based. Absolutely.
2. Callisto Protocol. I love Dead Space 1 and 2. One that
the kind of prison looks cool. God of War here. Immortal Empires, if you don't know, be even bigger. So I'm really looking forward to it. They are factions that
Gotta be your number 1.
Oh,
The 22nd is when the game of the year comes out, right?
So August 23rd when that thing comes out.
Okay, what's his number 1? We'll look at that real quick and then
number 1
get
is
Splatoon 3.
Ragnarok.
Hey.
This is because I was like, Callisto Protocol is kind of on the fence about it.
Right,
This one, I know it's gonna be fucking badass. The combat is sweet, and the story.
No, God of War is shit. Stop shilling God of War. Okay. That is all right. Okay. All right, let's finally watch some good games. I can't believe we spent like half an hour watching Angry Joe of all things. I'm sorry for like bringing this up all the time, but I just have this like seething disdain for that guy with the glasses personalities. I think they're like the scum of the earth. Honestly. And these days I only follow Joe and Spoonie, and that's really only because of like their anti-Nintendo coverage. It's interesting how like they're so different in so many ways, but they kind of converge on this one point, like this bizarre anti-Nintendo hate. There was no game in any of their top 15s that were top 5s that was like a Nintendo exclusive. There were no Nintendo developed games. There was no like Bayonetta 3. There was no Splatoon 3. There was nothing. Like they just shilled a bunch of like PC and PS4 games that nobody actually likes. Like it was a joke. That video was garbage. Like real talk. All right, let's go live. most YouTubers don't play games. Yeah, it really does feel that way, honestly. Like, I feel like these days I don't play a lot of games either, but that's because like I'm legitimately doing stuff. And to be fair, I kind of run out of games to play anyway. A lot of the stuff I'm playing right now is like older stuff that I enjoyed years and years ago. But I don't know. I'm still like discovering new gems here and there. Donkey Kong 64. I'm going back through again. 13 Sentinels has been great. I'm probably going to pick up a Zergspectre Gunvolt this weekend. Oh, here we go. It's a dancing squid. Okay, I don't like the hipster look. That looks. Is the game woke, guys? Like, those look like hipster glasses, and like that looks like a very dorky hairstyle. But I don't know. Do you think SJWs like exist in the world of Splatoon? I don't think so, but okay. All right, guys, are you ready for like the Pretendos to be BTFO? I know, I sure am. I am. I was very frustrated seeing this game get written off by like basically everyone for like no reason. Oh, like it's a pointless sequel. We don't need it. Like they haven't shown anything new. Like I don't understand why that narrative ever took hold. Like I want this to be like the main takeaway from this video is that we can't keep judging Nintendo games based on like Pretendo YouTuber reactions, right? Because there was no reason to expect there to be nothing new in Splatoon 3. You know, like we knew there was going to be like plenty of new stuff and like that we just hadn't seen yet. But like there was this pervasive narrative that like, oh, it just doesn't exist. It's the exact same game. It was like extremely frustrating. Wait, how much longer do we have? Like 2 minutes? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I've seen like VGL 58, Video Game Lover 58, like try and accuse people of being pedophiles for being in a Splatoon, which is like kind of weird for him to say, considering I've seen him like retweet sexy cosplay of like Anya Forger, who's like supposed to be like 6 years old. 4.5, maybe younger, if like the conspiracy theories are true. Like, oh, by the way, yeah, I specifically wanted to call this out. Fuck VGL. Okay, I've been made aware recently. Actually, I've done this for a while. Video Game Lover 58 is harassing people for like associating with me on streams, like certain individuals. Cut that out. Okay, I don't want you talking to like people who watch my channel. I don't want you talking shit about them. I don't keep their names out of your mouth. Okay, like they have nothing to do with you. Don't bother them at all. It's a Sunshine sequel. Look at that. Oh man, it's Wind Waker 2. Okay. Look at all this new stuff.
In the heart of the Splatlands.
The Splatland.
Fashion appearance, it's seen enormous growth in recent years. It's also the hottest new place for Inklings looking for things to do.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Splatoon
hello,
3.
everyone. Hope you're all staying fresh. I almost forgot about introductions. We're the researchers from the Squid Research Lab.
Oh no, more of them.
Fascinated by what these Inklings can do. They
Squid
can
Research
swim
Lab again.
and smoothly swim through it and swim.
Oh no, it's the same game. They've made no changes. How dare they not completely change the way the ink worked?
Today,
Yeah, the game looks great.
we'll share some new findings on these Inklings while providing summaries throughout. Of course, what goes for the Inklings also applies to the Octolings.
Fuck
We'll
yeah.
be sure of it.
Octolings are okay.
First,
Excellent.
war. Get styling with some fresh fashion and get inking with even fresher weapons. Naturally, in a place called Splatsville, turf war battles are the locals' favorite pastime. 2 teams of 4 will ink for 3 minutes. The team that inks the most in their color, in other words, claims the most turf, wins. Now, that's not all inking is for.
They have a bow now. That's hilarious.
Or get sneaky and hide an ink to splat opponents.
It's always like nice seeing this game in action. You know, you really like appreciate how creative it is.
Advantage you'll have in battles.
It's a big reason why they don't need to change anything, because like there's nothing else like this.
To refill. New techniques like the squid surge to swim up walls in a single burst, and the squid roll to jump out of ink while simultaneously turning around have also been spotted. Oh, while it's glowing like this, the move also slightly repels ink from opponents. We've
Stages.
decided where these turf war battles will take place. Stages confirmed for the Splatlands include Scorch Gorge,
Okay.
Eel Tail Alley, Mincemeat Metalworks, and Undertow Spillway.
Okay, so those are all these stages.
As well. Hagglefish Market, a pier filled to the brim with street vendors. The stuff here looks fishy, though. Several stages from Greater Inkopolis also return. Museum Delfonsino. Battles
All
will
right.
take place in the central courtyard of this modern museum. Take special note of the rotating wall. Hammerhead Bridge. This bridge connects Greater Inkopolis to the Splatlands. After lots of construction work, it's finally open. Thanks to the bridge, transit to and from Greater Inkopolis is much easier. Mahi Mahi Resort. A luxury resort in Greater Inkopolis. Pay close attention to the platforms that sink as the battle goes on. There will be more areas to ink afterward, so don't forget to splat them. Including the stages you see here, a total of 12 await.
Okay. So that was 412.
In free post-launch updates.
Oh no! Certain people are triggered. No, not the free updates. Oh no!
The essence of battles.
But yeah, plenty of content already. Looks great.
First, it appears
I feel like I always end up playing the same stages over and over again. I'm not sure if that's because of like when I play or what, but
all of that, Splatland-specific weapon types, such as the bow-like stringers, will make their destructive debut. We've also verified a new weapon type called Splatanas.
oh yes.
This is the Splatana Wiper.
Oh no.
Flying with the centrifugal
Wings rejoice. You can finally swing around a katana in Splatoon.
swing after charging up a bit, and it'll transform into a charged slash. As expected, it's powerful as a long-range attack. But the charged slash at close range is also quite devastating. Let's dive into the weapons that can help you claim even more turf. Special weapons.
Yeah, the special weapons in this game look awesome.
As the name implies,
I love that like little
these are
tank.
special kinds of weapons that can be unleashed after filling up the gauge from inking turf. There are some new types we've identified, so let's take a closer look. This is the Tacticooler. When it's activated, a fridge appears. You'll find in-game beverages stored inside. These have a variety of effects, like momentarily increasing speed.
Okay, that might be interesting.
They come in packs of
So
4.
stat boosting items are a thing now.
Share the
Okay, you can help out your teammates. Okay, that's a big deal. Okay.
This is the Wave Breaker. When activated, it'll unleash waves around the area. It'll also mark an opponent's...
Yeah, these special moves look awesome. Very creative stuff.
Try to avoid them with a well-timed jump.
That's awesome.
Finally, the Reef Slider. Build up power, then charge into opponents who need a good split.
That's really cool.
Once the attack ends,
I love these special, like the special weapons look like the best yet.
Familiar special
They seem way different than what we've seen before.
Inkjet,
Yeah, tentative missiles are back.
Ink Ultra Stamp.
Yeah, so they're bringing some of them back this time.
Bomb will also make their grand
For 2, they didn't bring back any of the specials, so.
Special weapons are paired with main weapons, so find the combo that suits your splatting style. Shop here to get your tentacles on some fresh weapons.
Oh no.
This
They're really just going over like all the essentials.
owned
Sheldon's
by
back.
Chatty Horseshoe Crab, Sheldon.
Yeah, they're going over the basic stuff. This is probably good for people who've never played before, but
Instead of using in-game currency for purchases, you'll need these Sheldon licenses. Obtain them by leveling up through battles.
it's interesting seeing what the what's different though. Yeah, this was not in the first 2 games. Okay, so depending on what.
Sheldon license can be exchanged for one weapon.
Okay,
corresponds
so
to
that
your
incentivizes you to switch up weapons more often. Okay, that's a cool feature.
And just between us, if you exchange more Sheldon licenses than normal, it appears he'll give you a weapon you like sooner than expected as a special reward. By the way, the Inklings and Octolings walking around town are pretty savvy about their fashion.
Oh no.
Things like headgear, clothing, and shoes are just as important as weapons to staying fresh in Splatsville. Gear can be obtained in the shops around here. Each one is managed by an interesting shopkeeper, so let's drop in.
All right, let's see this. Okay.
Not
Oh
a
no.
headgear shop. You'll find an array of hats, masks, and glasses. So you
Okay,
can
nobody buy the
customize
mask.
the game.
We need to all agree that like nobody wears masks in
The
Splatoon 3.
laid-back Nautilus, Gnarly Eddie, and the energetic Nails. The snail sitting here run the shop. This is the Clothes Boutique, Mana Wardrobe. It specializes in tops, like t-shirts and jackets. The shopkeeper, Gel LaFleur, might be a touch archaic with words, but this jellyfish has a keen eye for fashion sense. And finally, the shoe store
Yes.
Crash. Get a variety of cool kicks here, from sneakers to sandals and even leather footwear. It's owned by
Leather?
Mr. Coco.
In a-
He might look intimidating.
In a world without mammals?
He's a nice guy. Probably.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to pick out gear based on its appearance, but they do come with abilities that can help you out in battle. Take run speed up, for example. It can increase your running speed.
Okay, that'll be a lot of
Or
lights.
intensify action. This improves the squid roll and squid surge moves.
Okay.
There are even more abilities to discover. Plus, there's a fellow in Splatsville who can swap one ability with another. Talk to Merch here, and you can add an ability of your choosing to your favorite gear. And if you save your favorite gear combinations as fresh as fits, you can change in a flash. Flavor up your fashion with whatever outfits you want. Simply Splat-tastic. Welcome to the lobby, a gathering spot for those seeking fresh battles. Turf war battles aren't the only things that happen here. You can also square off in anarchy battles, where you
Okay.
compete for rankings.
So that's new. Okay.
Hold the active zones in splat zones. Ride the tower to the goal.
Oh no, is this replacing ranked? Okay, so you have to play 3 in a row. Okay.
To its destination in Rainmaker. Or collect and
Oh no, not Clam Blitz.
Clam Blitz.
They didn't remove Clam Blitz. No!
These
Damn
are
it!
zones, which are on rotation. Want to take on a challenge solo? Select Anarchy Battle Series. But if you want to team up with friends, joining Anarchy Battle Open is the way to go. You can also play private battles online. Set battle modes and other options to your liking. why not play with your favorite battle modes alongside friends? Information about these game modes will be available soon on the game's official website. Now, let's talk about the features within the lobby.
Okay. What's
This
new?
is the test range. Try out and get comfy with your weapons here. Besides being able to practice whenever you want, it's also a great place to get all warmed up while waiting for rivals to join a battle. Next up,
Yeah, music's as good as ever. Ghosts.
online
Okay.
friends will appear as 3D holograms.
All right.
Drop in on friends in the midst of battle and play
Oh,
along.
really? Really?
You can also join up and start a battle on the same team.
Okay. Excellent. Okay.
You'll be able to see what your friends are up
So you
to.
can hang out with your friends. Okay.
It appears that you can also call out to friends in the lobby and invite them for battles. Why not see these features for yourself? This
Okay, that's
is
interesting.
View battle replays. It appears that it can somewhat recreate recent battles. Fast forward. Or skip to a certain
Oof.
part. Or even swap to another player's view. Incredible! Not only can you rewatch battles as many times as you'd like, but there's even a share feature. We hope you'll use this handy tool to help you rank up.
Excellent. I may be banned from Twitter, but they're not going to stop me from sharing content.
Next, we'll analyze and discuss this space within the lobby, the locker room. Here, you'll find some fresh lockers. One is yours, and the others belong to players with whom you've recently played. As you can see, you'll be able to place any acquired weapons, gear, and items to your liking. Slap on some snazzy stickers, and modify your locker's color. This is your space to express yourself, so customize it however you'd like to show off your signature splatting style.
I can see some people spending way too much time on this.
Yes, items can be obtained at Hotlantis, a general store on the edge of Splatsville. Apparently, the store manager vanishes quite often, so instead, it's run by an artist named Harmony. She used to be a regular customer here. It's got an outlandish assortment of items. Why not show the store some love by grabbing some goods?
What is with that character? It looked like an inkling, but it had one of those, like, fish
When battles
that hang off of whales.
these splash tags appear. They can be customized with a banner, badge, and title.
Oh, hell yeah, just like Nintendo Switch Sports.
Additionally, you can change the emote your character performs when you win a battle. All of these can be obtained via the in-game catalog, which will be available at Hotlantis. By using points earned from battles.
Oh no!
various
It's
items-
2016 all over again. Oh no! That's out of style.
Following the game's launch, a new catalog is planned to be released every 3 months for 2 years.
Oh,
Be
excellent.
sure to snatch up everything you see in each catalog.
So we're gonna get updates for at least 2 years. Okay.
Phew. There's still a lot of info to share, but I need to take a little breather here. In the meantime, please turn your attention toward this.
All right, we gotta get the idols.
Introducing Table Turf Battle! Lay out your cards for a dazzling deck duel!
No cards.
Ink different shapes with different cards! Charge up power, then unleash it all at once with a special attack! There are cards like this, and even ones like this, and there are over 150 cards to collect in-game! So build your deck and send your rivals packing! The Splatsville locals eagerly await your challenge. Table Turf Battle! Every turn, gift
All right.
game starter deck.
So you have an in-game card game.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I lost my clampoosier for a second there. That was Table Turf Battle, a 1v1 competitive card battle.
They make it sound like a much bigger deal than it actually is. Oh, whatever.
Of course, you can play this at the Table Turf Battle Dojo in Splatsville. Be on the lookout for more details about Table Turf Battle in the future.
Yeah, maybe it's more complex than they're letting on, but like I'm not impressed by looking at it. All right, horde mode. Yeah. Salmon run. Yes.
Salmon Run is a simple job that
I love Salmon Run.
players to work together to collect power eggs from the salmonids advancing on them. This part-time gig is rumored to be a little fishy, but it pays pretty well. By defeating particularly ferocious creatures called boss salmonids, you can obtain valuable golden eggs. You'll need to collect and deliver plenty of golden eggs in order to complete this job. This time around,
Oh, look. Oh, that content art is gorgeous. Yeah, this is some good shit. Look at that.
First up, the Slammin' Lid. It creates barriers and protects salmonids on the ground. Get too close to it, and it'll attempt to crush you, so approach with caution. Next, the Big Shot. It fires heavy projectiles from a distance. Be prepared for powerful.
Yeah, this looks really good. This looks like a lot of fun.
With new boss salmonids
I mean, Salmon Run was always great, but like, the enemy variety is gonna really change the way this what happens in the game. It's gonna feel fresh and new again, and that's gonna be great.
This is one of the new king salmonids. Unbelievable! It looks like they'll occasionally appear just before you complete the job. The tank on your back is a specially provided egg cannon, and it appears that you can fire golden eggs to deal massive damage. However, these battles are under a time limit, so rack up as much damage as possible to drive them back. And this is the still being researched Big Run. We believe this is when salmonids invade the city in which Icklings and Octolings live.
Oh no!
It appears that this event happens once every few months, so brace yourselves! Big Run is coming!
Okay, so they're events. Okay. Yeah, every few months. That was an interesting phrasing. All right.
In Splatsville Square. This is actually the entrance to the home of the Octarians, the Inklings' longtime enemies. As Agent 3, the newest recruit of the new Squidbeak Splatoon, you'll do battle with the Octarian army.
Wait, oh, 3! You're playing as 3 again? Oh, yes! 3 returns!
Along with your buddy Small Fry, you'll explore many stages, each one full of twists and turns. Oh, I almost
So you're
forgot.
playing as 3 again. That's an interesting decision.
Perfect for getting familiar with inking turf and using weapons. So
Okay.
new players might wanna
I mean, it is Splatoon 3.
Well, we've come this far. What awaits the Inklings and Octolings in the end? We hope you can witness the epic finale of this Splat-tastic saga.
The finale. Okay, so is that going to end the storyline? Interesting.
We're back in Splatsville. From here on out, we'd like to talk about other features that'll help you enjoy your splatting escapades even more in the Splatoon 3 game. You can post illustrations here via this mailbox. They'll be displayed all across the city and even in stages. So put on your artist cap and post away. Vertical illustrations will also be supported. Additionally, you can grab food and drinks that'll help you in battles at the concession stand. Or use local communication to play with nearby folks in your favorite modes at the shoal. By using photo mode, you can snap selfies, send photos to a smart device, or display them in your locker. This is the Recon Guide. select your favorite stages at any time and take a stroll around them. Why not get familiar with each stage prior to battles? This is Splatoon.
Oh no! Oh no!
You can use
Some
this
people
with
were
your
triggered. Oh no!
It contains features like checking your latest battle stats and ordering special in-game gear not sold in shops from the Splatnet Gear Shop. But that's not all. Access features like Krusty Sean's Wonder Crust. Support this fellow's journey using ink points earned depending on the areas you inked during battles. Or view history to take a trip down memory lane with your past ranks. You can also snag special wallpapers and more for your smart device. So be sure to grab them. It appears that Splatnet 3 will be available at launch via the Nintendo Switch Online mobile app. Next up, Amiibo figures.
Oh no, Amiibo!
Series Amiibo at this spot in Splatsville, and voila! Saving your favorite
Yeah.
gear combinations as fresh as
It feels like they structured this direct for people who've never played these games before, because like they've basically just gone over a bunch of features that we've that have been in previous games. Not that any of it looks bad. Quite the opposite, actually. Other than like maybe the card game aspect, I'm like, all of it looks a lot of fun. But
Release is scheduled for this holiday. Now, let's talk about post-launch updates. As
it's
we
like
mentioned,
I can see. I think this direct is going to be very controversial. They're talking about like all this stuff, and I think it's going to like piss off a lot of people. Like lots of free updates, lots of like stuff we've seen before.
Same time as each catalog.
Like I'm fine with it personally, but I think a lot of people won't be.
X-Battle, available
And I was expecting like them to go into a little bit more depth as to like what actually happens in the story mode.
where every 2 hours you can compete.
Right? I was expecting more of a trailer.
Battle results.
Like, I don't think we learned much at all, other than the fact that we get to play as Agent 3 again, which is badass. I love Agent 3. Agent 3 is legit, low-key, one of my favorite protagonists. Like, I love Agent 3.
More details will come at a later time, so please be on the lookout. And now, I'd like to wrap up this research report from the Squid Research Lab. Thank you for watching.
All right, yep, Callie and Marie.
Who are you supposed to be?
Oh, no, Japanese girls? Ah. Yes. I knew we were going to get the idols. Right, okay. Okay, Shiver is way better. Shiver's way better. Only we made loot here? What the fuck?
Oh,
Deep Cut.
good. I completely forgot to tell you about Deep Cut. They're an incredible
Okay, Deep Cut.
trio who hosts the Splatsville news program. and
Trio, okay.
They provide information on battle stages as well as other news.
They keep going with these weird designs. Like people thought we would hate Pearl when she was first shown, but like people ended up warming up to her. I actually prefer her over Marina. So I'm curious if like people are gonna feel the same way about Fry, because she has the same kind of like ridiculous design. Shiver I like legitimately like, but
And
it'd be really easy for them to just kind of like make attractive female designs, but they're kind of like going unorthodox with it, and I really like that. Yeah, the idol reveal is probably the highlight of this direct, honestly. And I like the Japanese theme too. Okay. Yeah, this reminds me of Wagaki Band, one of my favorite Japanese bands. So like this, I really like this. I don't off the hook. I grew attached to them over time, honestly. Like I'm surprised at how much I missed them, honestly, because I kind of like missed Callie and Marie when they were introduced. But all right.
It's been confirmed that Splatfest will make a return.
Yep. What's our first Splatfest?
You pick a
Nintendo
team
versus PlayStation. Okay.
and settle the outcome
What
in
is it?
battle.
What is it?
And this time around, there will be 3 teams to choose
Oh, okay.
from. Splatfest consists of 2 halves. In the first half, teams will compete in 4v4 turf war battles. The second half is a tricolored turf war.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's new. That is different.
Battle mode where, whoa, 3 teams fight at the same time.
Oh, wow.
All players on the team.
I don't think this is something that like anybody expected, but yeah, it definitely makes a lot of sense.
Each from the second and
Okay.
first teams
Yeah, that is a big announcement. That is a hype announcement, I think.
Can the leading team defend?
I don't think anybody was anticipating that.
The other 2 teams exact revenge and force them out. Use the ultra signal to control the battle.
Yeah, all in all, I'm very pleased. Like, they didn't show us a lot of new information, but what we did see, yeah, like, I think I'm going to get a lot of mileage out of this one. I do.
Okay, we're going to close out this presentation with an announcement from Deep Cut. Take it away.
Deep Cut. That is probably the most badass name we've seen so far from one of these bands. I love that. I do like the name. I do like Shiver. I like the music. Just not sure about Cry, honestly. And she's very Japanese. Yeah, well, very. Okay, so August 27th. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, you'll be able to play it ahead of time. Okay. Come on. Oh, no. No, Splatoon, no. No. You're going to cause, like, a fucking war. This is, like, worse than cats versus dogs. Oh, no. Yeah, Shiver's the best. Yeah, Shiver's right. I guess I'm Team Rock. I'm Team Rock. Okay. Yeah, I might get used to these guys. I like the format. Like, they're talking over each other and stuff like that.
That's all we have to share today. Or not. And
Oh, come on, how many times-
Announcing the Splatoon 3 Enter the Splatlands Invitational 2022.
Oh no, not
This
the.
event will take place on September 5th at PAX
But I
West.
thought Nintendo hated esports.
Finishers from this summer's Splatoon 2 Inkopolis Showdown will head to Seattle and compete in North America.
Not fucking Seattle. Stay away from fucking Seattle. Ugh.
Follow the official
Damn it.
Nintendo versus Twitter account for updates. And to see more of our research findings as we uncover them. Follow the official Splatoon North American Twitter account. We hope you'll have.
Yeah, they're gonna make like minor announcements. I guess like all the interesting deep lore will be like released in the Twitter announcements. Yeah, yeah, I feel like these directs are aimed more at people who have never been exposed to the IP before because they basically just spent a lot of time going over the stuff we've already seen. I really feel like I shouldn't have done a live reaction, honestly. If I had known that going into it, yeah, I wouldn't have bothered. But like watching it, yeah, it looks good. Great animations, great setting, great music. Interesting new side weapons. Everything looks great. It's just like, essentially everything I expected to see. Like other than like maybe the card game aspect and like the tricolor war thing, like a little bit different. The new idols, like them. I think I like them more than I liked Pearl and Marina initially. Pearl and Marina kind of grew on me due to their personalities, but yeah, Deep Cut seems like they'll be more appealing to me personally. Now, I don't know how like the rest of the community will feel about them, but like I'm like really enjoying like Shiver's vibe right now. Fry's the one I'm kind of skeptical of. I don't like her design. Like I think she looks kind of like disgusting. I don't know. Like she's like the energetic type, and I'm not sure how much I like that. Honestly, I tend to find that kind of thing annoying. So we'll see how Fry goes. And I don't know why like they have a third character, Big Man. Like he doesn't seem to have like much of a personality from what we've seen. I might have to like go back on that like as we learn more about these characters. But like I do like Shiver. So and I do like the music itself. So I do think I will be a fan of them. They might. I don't think Callie and Marie will ever be topped. I've always maintained that, and I don't think Deep Cut's gonna top them either. They're always gonna be the fan favorites. And yeah, we didn't see Pearl, we didn't see Marina, we didn't see the Squid Sisters at all. She's supposed to be an Oni, like Fry. Yeah, very Japanesey like inspired designs. I guess we could check out 4chan. Oh crap! What time is it? What the fuck? My battery's almost dead. Oh, I have been streaming for an hour. Uh, let's see. Xenoblade 3, are you happy now? You are picking scissors. Okay, hang on. Here are your new squid idols. I guess we'll look. Enter. Let's see. Femboy Octo? Wait, is Fry a guy? I didn't think that was the case. Hang on. These guys are just. No, I need to stop taking this shit star literally. I can't trust things that 4chan say. These are the same people who like tried telling us all that like Bridget was a girl for like a day. Like fuck these people. Let's see. I guess we'll just look. Splatoon 3 just hyped. Okay, we'll look at the direct thread. We'll get an idea of what they wanted, and then what people are thinking, and then new idols are two girls, formerly boys. Yeah, this shit needs to stop. It's not funny. It's not interesting. See. See. 。 That's about what I expected. Just people bitching about how nothing's different. Show me the new idols. Let's see. Stop saying fresh. Dab. Yeah, we saw the dab. Dab, Sneed. Nintendo literally dabs on Sony. That's a good one. Okay. Nintendo has no clue what to do with this franchise. It's like they weren't expecting it to be successful at all and have been perpetually surprised by this fact all this time. So all they can do is regurgitate the same game over and over again to milk as much money from it as with as little as possible. Yeah, Samonin's in the city. Yeah. No new idols confirmed. Oh no. New idols. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Instant drop right here. Everyone complained about Pearl's forehead. Make the next idols fucking bigger. Oh, that is funny. Uh, where's Reed and Pearl? Uh, um, okay. Batoon should have gotten the arms treatment and died. What the fuck? Okay, hang on. B doesn't play games. I'm thinking this will be a massive seller. Yeah, I think so too. A ban-worthy image. Switch Force is complaining as we speak. Yeah, fuck Switch Sport. Fuck Switch Sports. Fuck anyone complaining about this direct. It was perfectly serviceable for what it is, right? It's just a demonstration of what the game is going to be. Like, what exactly would you complain about, honestly? That they didn't show, like, I don't know, like, a completely new IP? Like, really? Okay. Yeah, I need to get to bed, so. I would like to come on and, like, look at Twitter and stuff like that, but. Yeah. I guess we'll look at this thread real quick, and then we'll call it quits. Yeah, so it seems like a lot of complaining about like not having enough like of an evolution over the first two. Again, my stance on this has remained unchanged. This is the same complaint we saw going from one to two, and like two was completely different from one when it comes to its meta, to the way the game is structured, to the weapons. Just like a big focus of these games is like tweaking like the online balance and stuff like that with like completely new weapons and ideas. Like I don't understand what people want. Say that what they mean when they say that like they want to see like more new stuff because like we saw plenty of new stuff. Like there's nothing weird about what they're doing with this game, with the series. Yeah, I got to get going. My battery is almost dead. So yeah, thank you all for tuning into the Black Cat Show.